Jack is taking us. Where am I? The mysterious island. And the ocean can't make up its mind about being high tide or low tide. This isn't good. Turtle? He only eats jellyfish. Okay. Laughing Island. Maybe she'll take me somewhere if I'm friends with her. I probably shouldn't take her eggs away. Good call. Oh? You've unlocked a new fast travel. Your island adventure has just gotten bigger. Collect all 7 spheres and a wish will come true. Huh. Collect all 7 spheres and a wish will come true. I only have 4 of them. Whoa, there's another god statue here. I've never seen this statue before. It looks different from the one back home. It looks like the statue's holding up a ball. I wonder why. Samantha isn't even here. Maybe the seal only took me and not Samantha. That mean the monster ate her? Okya, April 20th, 3053. Huh. Didn't expect to find that. Jack, where did you take me? I can't even get back home because of you. Take me back home. You're not even listening to me. Am I gonna be stuck here forever? Ah! Jack's a jerk. My head. I never want to do that again. Will, I thought he ate you. At least I'm back. Yeah. If I want to ride again, I'll feed you another fish. Will, don't go again. Let's just go home. Okay. Will, stay on the farm where I can see you. You have to go at night when Dad is asleep. Oh, we can only leave at night now. All right. It's time. First, there was magic. I can't believe I made magic. What do I do with it? Find a use for magic. Yes. Blade key. The key that opens hearts. Find a use for the blade key. Let's go stab Dad. Dang it, we can't stab Dad. I've never seen this before. It looks so alien. I better leave it alone. Ah, pick it up. Alrighty, a lot of running back and forth. Now, sea turtle, take me somewhere. I've done it. I found the One Piece. I wanted to be the Pirate King. You tried, buddy. You just didn't get to Gear 5 fast enough. Huh. The 1 ball. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 4 and 7 now. Huh. You also didn't have the right boat. Aha. what's back here? Blood. Excellent. But also something else. A tunnel exit? Those statues don't look normal. Okay. I just broke that rock for fun. Aha! The 4-star sphere. About time. That leaves me with just one left. Oh, the gods give you a bunch of bless if you do this one. The pillars are a way to God's heart. I think the gods want us to do something with these big stones. Done and done. The gods have blessed you with 5,000 bless and greed. I just did that just for fun. Aha. The final one. Let's see what they say just for giggles. What a shiny ball. Do I need to collect all 7? I have a feeling that this is better than a genie. I know a dragon will show up. I heard that it's hard collecting all of them. It takes a year for these to turn orange. Maybe I'll wish for my power level to be over 9,000. That would be ideal, then I could fight Dad. Are we ready? You have one wish. 1 million bless. To live with my sister. What happened in the past. Maybe I should have saved. My power is not strong enough to change fate, young boy. The gods are more powerful than a divine dragon. The world you want to live in will not exist. I shall grant you a dream where your world can exist. Sleep, and you can live with your sister forever. That's concerning. Alright, what happens? You fall into a deep sleep. Your sister is there. She's taller and doesn't look like a kid. She's telling you not to climb a tall tree. There is a house by a lake. There are cows, chickens, and a few odd species of monsters. No one is hurting you. No one is there but you and your sister. No one is going to eat you. You sleep and sleep, never waking up. You hear a terrifying deep breath. Pain shoots everywhere. The dream becomes a nightmare. The dream stops. The last thing you hear, the sounds of bones crunching. You're not dreaming anymore. You never escaped the island. The gods have blessed you. That dream felt too real. Oh, it was just a dream. Okay. Luckily, we had autosave. Just for giggles, what happened with the 1 million bless? It is done. Oh, we have 1 million bless. It's kind of useless. Alright. Now the one I think may be the most beneficial. 171 years ago, a man named Aridaios lived through the fallen city of Flori. What was once a peaceful kingdom turned to corruption by the new king, King Lurik. Monsters hidden in the city took advantage of this weakness, and the city fell along with other cities to create a new era. Humanity has become a livestock. Aridaios had a fate just like you, young boy. His fate was to save his lover. Your fate is to save your sister. 171 years ago, the gods called this era of time the chains that bound me. In other words, I'm going to die when we save our sister. I couldn't have built a better boat with the gods' help. I'm just saying, there was that whole one that we found, you know, with the, definitely not One Piece guy. We finished building the boat. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, I know where that's at. Samantha, we can't leave yet. What happened to you? You're a seer now. I think the gods showed me where to go. We have to find another secret place. What? We already made the boat. Let's get out of here. Actually, we have to wait for high tide. We can't. The gods are trying to tell me something. You're crazy if you want to stay here. Who cares about the gods? Let's get out of here. We have to listen to the gods. They know where we're supposed to go. What do you mean? All we have to do is leave now and get away from this island. That's how we're going to go. No, that's not it. We have to know where to go once we leave the island. The gods told me where to go, and we have to find another secret place. What's even in there? Let's just go. I'm not going to go. I'm going to stay. Wait. Okay, I'll go. I can't believe we're going to stay on this island longer. I hate the gods a lot. I really, really hate the gods. Alright. Luckily, I know where that thing is at. Here we are. A vinyl paper. September 17th, 3046. What was once homes to the proud citizens of Flory are now homes to demons. The lower district is gone. Grand Deluric has vowed to get rid of these vile monstrosities. The age of humankind is tested, as beings from another world appear in our lives. Grand Deluric asks us to set aside our petty differences and come together as one to protect the city of Flory. If we do not fight together, then we will forever be slaves to our fears. This is the last stand, the last fight, and our last taste of our humanity. Fight, fight, fight. There will be something after this war, as we sacrifice our arms and legs to protect our families. I promise you that. I did everything for them. I raised every kid that they brought on the farm. But nothing mattered. Those monsters never keep their word. They aren't human. They see us as food. I should have never trusted those monsters. I'm going to kill every last one of them. I'm going to kill all the children. It's better this way. Poison them, put them to sleep, and once those demons eat these kids, they'll die too. It's enough to kill an elephant 20 times over. I've made sure their bellies were full of it. I did it, and now they're hunting me. I just have to hide here. I'll die here. I won't let them get the satisfaction of them eating me, ripping me apart. My time is here. I wonder how many demons I killed. He left a key here. So he's like Dad. Dad is going to kill us in our sleep and feed us to the monster. He'll poison us in our sleep. We can't go back home. Let's go to the boat and escape now. This key is important. We have to find out where this goes. Are you crazy? We already know what's going to happen to us. We already know Dad's secret. He's going to feed us to that monster. We don't have to stay on this island anymore. We need to know what this key unlocks. There's nothing else we need to know. Dad's a bad guy and he's going to feed us to the monster. That's all there is. This key is important. The gods are telling me. We have to figure out why. We're going to die because of you. Nothing you're saying is making any sense. Who cares about the gods? We have to escape now. You never listen to me. Uh-oh. Samantha, leave without me. I don't want to go with you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. You were right about the island being weird. Bet there are a lot of people out there that'll say hi to us. Sniffles. What? When we leave this island. I think we'll have a lot of friends. Oh, you really believe that? You will. That's what I thought before all this. That's why I kept looking at the sea. To find those friends. What about now? How to catch a fish. What? How to catch a fish. That's what I'm thinking right now. But you already know how to catch a fish. How I'm gonna catch a fish. Will, did you go crazy? We already know how to catch a fish. You taught me fish eat other fish, remember? I think when we leave this island, we're going to have to learn how to catch a fish again. And we're going to have to learn how to build a house. And look for food, too. I think that's what's going to be out there when we leave this island. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you went crazy. Everything here is crazy. It would be crazy if I went crazy. Or would it be less crazy? Hard to say. That really would be crazy. Yeah, it would be. Crazy? I was crazy once. Will? Yeah. I'm really scared of what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm right. All this time, I thought you were just weird. I've never listened to you. But I get you now. You're smarter than me, and you've always been right. And you can even talk to the gods. If the gods told you what to do, then maybe they're right too. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared too. But this is all an adventure. Sometimes it gets scary. But you have to keep doing it. Because you have to find answers. That's why adventures are scary. That's what Mom used to say to me. Do you really believe that? Yeah. That's why I like to explore a lot. It makes a lot of sense. Is that why you wanted to go outside and explore? To find Mom? Yeah. I wish I could remember Mom. She's really nice. She helped me a lot when I got sick. And kissed me a lot so that I can get better. What about me? What did Mom do to me? I can't remember. I just remember her feelings. Do you think Mom kissed me when I got sick too? I think so. How come I can't remember her feelings like you do? I don't know. Maybe you just forgot. I don't want to forget. I want to remember Mom. I want to remember her playing with me too. It's okay. I'll play with you. And I'll help you when you get sick. And it'll be the same feeling like I had with Mom. That way, you know what Mom feels like. Really? Yeah. I'm always here. I don't want you to go away. I won't. I'll always be here for you. That's not what the dragon said. Only one house we haven't been to at this point. The key worked. The plants are dead. No one watered them. It's just a kitchen. Everything is dusty. Weird note. Samantha's the one describing things. When it was Will in the other house. This is a bag full of flour. Yeah, it's consistently her. It's a sack full of seeds. Why is that? There's an upstairs and a basement. I think this is where the dad slept. They were raising babies here. I don't think the kids knew what this farm was. I don't think they did either. I figured it out, though. We fell. Odd. Okay, what about the other house? The key worked. I think I know what happened here. Yeah, they were eaten. Do you remember what the gods called this island? Harvest Island. I think the gods were trying to tell us what this island was. Yeah. There's blood on these sheets. This is it. This is what the gods wanted me to get. A map? For what? I think we have to go here once we leave the island. Let's get out of here. We got whatever the gods wanted us to get. Did we, though? I'm gonna need to look around some more. August 9th, 3189. Oh, that's a far jump in the future. My name's Becky. I'm 16 years old. I think I shouldn't be writing a diary, but I want to leave something behind when I go away. I scored a 20 on the pastel test. No one knows this but me and Dad. I think I'm the only one who understands what's going on. No one seems to be afraid of this place. Sometimes when I look out the window, I get scared that the demons might take me away. But I always tell myself this. As long as people still remember me, I'll still live inside them. Maybe that's why I'm writing this diary. August 12th, 3189. My friends think I'm weird. They said I changed a lot. I don't know what to say to them. I think Dad knew that I found out about his secret place. I wonder what dying feels like. I get scared thinking about it. I keep telling myself that I'll still live on if people remember me. Sometimes that helps. August 16th, 3189. I saw the demons come. They dragged all of my friends outside. Dad told me to hide and not to come out. I cried as I watched my friends get eaten. Some of them were left alive. I think they wanted them to have kids. I saw Dad talking to the demons like he was friends with it. It seemed like he didn't love us at all. That was the look on my friends' faces. Getting to sleep is going to be hard. Will they come back? August 17th. I searched everywhere for my other friends, but I only saw blood in their rooms. I was afraid to shout out their names because those demons might come back. I don't know what I should do next. I don't know why those demons would take everyone on this farm. Maybe I'll escape from this island. I know that there's a city called Flory. I've read that there are other people there. I found a map to that city. I'll draw another copy in case someone reads this. Don't stay on this island. Goodbye. Alright. One last place to go. Set the frequency to 410. Press the button to talk, then release the button and wait for someone to respond back. I think I know how to use the radio. The city of Flory is built upon our ancestors' ingenuity. The first wall was erected during the time of the first king, which was the beginning of early man. This year is marked as year 0. The wall was completed 100 years later. The wall was built to keep the people safe from the dangers outside. There are wild beasts as large as 10 humans. Outside is not safe. As the population grew, a second wall was built surrounding the first wall. This took 200 years to build. Humanity has advanced so much that a plan to build a third wall was underway. Sing say? Building the third wall took 1,000 years, and it surrounded the second wall. Wild beasts grew even larger, 100 times the size of humans. They are referred to as gigantic. During the 2,000 years of hard-earned peace, The city of Flory has continued to thrive, and the advancement of technology has allowed us to fortify the walls. Publication April 23rd, 2032. What? Workers' rights is apparently just a special thing. Wow, there's a lot of books here. Okay, well. Population quality. October 19th, 3103. Sam, 2 feet 3 inches. Pastel score 4. Age 2. Nathan, 3 feet 8 inches. Pastel score 7. Age 4. And so on and so forth. Pastel score is related to the growth of the children. The older they are, the higher the score. Each child is different and their scores vary. Getting a pastel score of 20, in theory, is difficult, but it's dependent on the child's environment. November 20th, 3121. And pastel score 8, 11, 13, 14. Improving their environment and stimulating their growth, the children have come close to the perfect pastel score. Major factors that increases pastel score: exercise, outdoor activities, and problem solving. August 11th, 3139. 10, 13, 18, 19, almost a 20. Living in an ideal environment limits the pastel score to 15. Pushing beyond this barrier, the children need to overcome difficult challenges. Presenting goals and pushing themselves is effective. Combined with stimulation and a positive environment, achieving a pastel score of 20 is possible. The children are becoming more presentable. Published by Pastel, August 24th, 3139. Population demand. Increasing the farm capacity will help with the demand of the population. Having more children is beneficial, but overcrowding the living spaces decreases the pastel score. The farm can't meet the population demand if they are seeking quality. A max farm household can occupy 7 children. Adding more risks the potential of lowering the pastel score. Increasing the number of farms would serve a better solution to the demand of the population. Connecting farms and communicating with each other would stimulate the children's environment and help achieve an early pastel score. Published by A.K. Onthup, December 1st, 3140. In order to raise a child's score, a child must have challenges and overcome these challenges. The god statues, which are scattered throughout the island, can provide these simulation. Kids can gather random objects around the island and present it to the god statues. Gathering these objects in itself greatly stimulates the child's cognitive functions. This, in turn, increases the pastel score of the kids. Published by J.J. Roth, February 2nd, 3141. Okay. The god statues have proven to be effective in raising the pastel scores in children, but there are side effects that come with it. In very rare cases, children who are chosen by the gods are granted powers. This holds true to the old teachings of the Eye of Truth. When a child is granted powers, they can alter their environment. If there is no power to a street lamp, they can light it up by using this power. They can cast fire from thin air and make the sky rain filled with heavy thunder. There's another term for this power. It's called magic in the old language. Unbeknownst to the demons who are raising humans for consumption, magic can kill them. But children who possess these gifts are tastier. The chances of a child possessing magic is 1 in 100,000. 100,000, yeah. That's a lot. It is so rare that this child is reserved for the Demon King. Published by J.J. Roth, March 20th, 3143. This is the first research paper for human farming. I am required to organize a systematic approach to farm humans and present them to the demon population for consumption. All the humans are gathered in camps. These camps provide minimal sustenance to keep a person alive, but not enough to fatten them up. The current human population is not enough to feed a large demon population. To satisfy the demon population, women are forced to be pregnant even as low as the age of 15. They will be separated from the population and during the gestation process until birth. They will be called breeders and will be isolated in existing rooms in the city. This will let the demons know who is okay to eat and who is not. These breeders will bear as many children until they die. Men will take care of the children until the demons are satisfied with their age. When the children come of age, they will either be food, become a breeder, or become a caretaker. Published by Caitlin Blastic, January 1st, 3047. Blastic, Henry Blastic, was the one that wrote the storybook, I think. Author note, I'm sorry. The sea level is rising rapidly. Harvest Island will be swallowed by the sea in 50 years. Already, 2 out of 5 farms are currently underwater. In order to preserve the next generation, the current farms must relocate to Flory. The cause for the rising sea levels is due to an increase in global emissions. Supporting thousands of human farms has put a strain on the world. Human feed is the #1 contributing factor to this problem. In order to sustain the demand of the demon population, global emission must be solved. Even in a world where your population is controlled by demons eating people, you still have global warming. Cool. If it continues to rise, the human farms will collapse. Published by Luna Blastic. Blastic again, January 2nd, 3179. Hello? Who is this? Who's talking? This is a dead channel. Someone talked back. Are you a monster? No, but I can help you. Do you have something that you can write with? No, but I have a good memory. Alright. Find any man named Okya. He is there to help you. He lives on another island very close to the one you live on now. When you find him, tell him you know about the monster. He'll find you a new place to live. What if we can't find him? Then escape from the island and find a city. That is your best chance of survival. Ask him if there are monsters where he lives. Are there monsters where you are? Yes, I have to go. Don't use this channel again. Someone else won't have the best interest as I have been. I hope you survive, little girl. Wait. He's not talking anymore. There are monsters everywhere. How can we live? Well, I have magic now, and a blade key. He said to go to the city. We just have to go to the city. There are people outside of this island. We just have to find them and ask them for help. Yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Okay. October 1st, 3046. The fall of the city is imminent. The first wall has been breached, and our military force is near its breaking point. As the war reaches its fatal end, we must continue to fight until the bitter end. When we stop fighting, that's when we disappear from history. Winter is upon us. Our backs are against the cold. Demons are digging their fangs into our flesh, and we cannot watch our fallen allies die. Fight. Fight for yourself. Fight for your children. Fight for your friends and family. Fight out of rage. Fight to live. Do not stop fighting. We cannot disappear from history. Humanity must live through this. We've read all the papers. Now we know what happened to the people here. They were eaten by monsters. Do you think there's still people alive out there? We already talked to one. I don't know. I'm just thinking where all the monsters came from. Maybe they came from far away. Somewhere where we can't find them, like when we read those fantasy books. There's always someone bad appearing. That could be it, but I think they came from the ocean. We've never seen the monster before when we didn't know about it, but now that we know, where are they living? From the ocean. That would make sense. The ocean is really big. I can't even see the other side of it. I think when we leave, we'll be okay. I hope so. Journal complete. We can finally leave this island. Let's get out of here and get back to the boat. Something feels wrong. Hello. I I found you. You are malevolent looking. Samantha, run! Did I use my magic? Use your magic. What I have magic for. You are high quality. Good to eat. No, I don't want to be eaten. Stop. So tasty. Samantha, run. I'm going to fight him. Run. I will not. I will eat the girl. I smell you. Come here. We are friends. Is this just some sort of prequel? What was that on the ground? What is that? So Will's not necessarily dead. The demon said it wasn't going to eat him. And as we read in the book, the children of the magic are typically preserved for the demon king. Oh? November 3rd, 3045. It's been 5 years since Grand Loric rose to the throne. The people are happy, and major changes have been made within these walls. Ever since the last king, John Williams III, district's populations are under control. Starvation is non-existent. Poverty is nowhere to be seen. Education has grown by 300%, and safety can be seen at every corner. Continue to work hard for this city's growth. Follow the rules of conduct. Submit, obey, tax. Hail Grand Loric. We read that one before. The red bottle. Potion of some kind? Maybe that's what that is? Tax inspectors. That was a flashback. The chains that bound me. Play the alpha demo on Steam. So that is it for Harvest Island, and what a trip that was. I have a lot of different feelings, both good and bad, so I'm going to lay things out the best I can. First off, I love the concept of this genre. Horror, exploration, farming sim seems like a recipe for success to me, and I don't feel like this game inherently let me down in that area. I enjoyed interacting with the animals on the farm and in the forest. I loved exploring for materials and new parts of the island, and the story bits around the initial island had to be my favorite. There are some aspects that need polished, though. Farming is extremely tedious. The pace of the game doesn't seem to match the time frame that it takes to farm anything, and that's even after I received the blessing for 2x plant growth. It also doesn't feel like it has a point, since there are a large quantity of vegetables scattered around the islands anyway that I can use for pretty much cooking, which is the only real use. I also feel like I missed out on collecting some animals, since they seem to die really early on. This may be intentional, and I just need a dose of get good, but I really felt like this shut me out of early benefits that could have helped me, and pets. Also, slowing down the pace of the game is the sheer quantity of certain materials required for projects, with a distinct lack of access to them. Logs come to mind as the main antagonist to this whole story. Trees take extremely long to regrow, and many building assignments require not only logs, but planks, which you need logs for, and ingots, which you need logs to smelt. There were periods where I was just waiting on logs to respawn in the forest, and there was little else on my agenda to do. Finally, while I really loved the early story aspects of this game, where it was children against the nature of the island, and horror in its own way, I felt like things spiraled horribly out of control the farther we got into the game. The big reveal felt like something I'd see in an early Final Fantasy game, completely out of left field with little to no build-up. I thought this would go in the direction of sacrificing children to the gods because gods can be malevolent, not demons won some weird far-off war and now we have to farm our children to appease their appetite. I'm not sure if this is all for the sake of the plot in the future games, or if this truly is just really off the rails. But I can't say I liked how much it detracted from what I felt was the nature of the game itself, the farming aspects aided by exploration. But all in all, I enjoyed this game. I think the designer has room to grow in rolling it out, as there were a lot of initial bugs, and maybe some growth in the story development department. But I can see the love they've poured into this project, and I respect it. I also appreciate copious amounts of slightly cringy anime references, so there's that. Anyway, thank you all for reaping the rewards from Harvest Island with me. I look forward to our next adventure.